Hi guys, so good evening, welcome back to my magical world. I am Frostbite, and yes, here we are again. Today is Friday and it's October 13, 2023. Ayan, correct? Correct. So, yes, they say that it's Friday the 13th where a lot of things are happening, but don't worry about it, guys. It's just a matter of your belief system. I mean, whatever day it is, right? You have the power and the capacity to set the day how you want it to be. Okay, so set the day with positivity always, so that good things can come to you. Okay. So, ayan, it's 10:51 in the evening. Pinatulog ko na yung mga kaibigan ko kasi sabi daw maaga kami bukas. So, um, I don't know kung matuloy, but you know, I'm so flexible and it's okay. It's gonna be okay for me. Whatever, guys. But when I really think about it talaga, konti lang yung days ko na nandito during weekends. Rarely happen. So, lagi talaga ako nasa labas, guys. Ayan. We're going to continue reading kasi syempre, kailangan natin to, kailangan nyo to, kailangan ko to. Yan. Okay, we're on to page 182 and 183 of the book flow. For my new subscriber, we're trying to finish this book so that we can move on to an interesting book. Promise, guys, it's gonna be interesting. I I tell you, I have the book with me. It's a book. It's a juicy thing. Our next book. Okay, so ano pa muna? I'm not gonna tell you yet. Okay, so ayan. Focus, and listen up. Listen to me. Get your water or beverages. So think of it like a cheat day. Kasi Friday naman we all deserve good food and a great rest. Okay? So with time, one gets to know the other person well, and the obvious challenge have been exhausted. All the usual gambits have been tried. The other person's reactions have become predictable. Sexual play has lost its first excitement. Usually it's like this, right? When you're having like a relationship, like every day everything becomes mundane because you get too familiar with each other. So the commitment thing is really um what do you call this? It's not really for everyone. Right? So, at this point, the relationship is in danger of becoming a boring routine that might be kept alive by mutual convenience. But is unlikely to provide further enjoyment or spark a new growth and complexity. The only way to restore flow to the relationship is by finding new challenges in it. These might involve steps as simple as varying the routines of eating, sleeping, or shopping. They might involve making an effort to talk together about new topics of conversation, visiting new places, making new friends. Um, that's why, even though there's nothing wrong with relationships, diba? When have you heard news like they are already in their sixth year, right? But they still end up uh, separating ways because I think they've already done what needs to be done on their growth, and it's just they did their best. I think something like that. So, cause I heard one of those celebrity. So this is not for applicable for everyone, but when there's no growth anymore or there's not evolution in a relationship. So, hanggang doon na lang talaga yon. So, may mga ganun talagang relationship, guys. That's why nothing, yung kanta, no, nothing lasts forever. Ganon. So, everything is temporary talaga. Here in this realm, right? You and me, and the people also. So you need to learn, and you gotta learn to appreciate the now. I mean, the people you associate with now. Because you'll never know when they're going to be gone for good. Diba? Gone for a while or for good. We don't know. Okay? So, wait lang. Nawala ako. Wait lang. Ayan. So, more than anything else, they involve paying attention to the partner's own complexity, getting to know her at deeper levels than were necessary. Okay? In the earlier days of the relationship, um, supporting him with sympathy and compassion during the inevitable changes that the years bring. A complex relationship sooner or later faces the big question whether the two partners are ready to make a lifelong commitment. At that point, a whole new set of challenges presents itself. Raising a family together, getting involved in broader community affairs with the children have grown up, working alongside one another. Of course, these things cannot happen without extensive inputs of energy and time, but the payoff in terms of the quality of experience is usually more than worth it. 'Di ba? So, it takes two to tango. It takes two to prolong, to lengthen, to make their relationship work. Okay, so wala talagang nangyayaring dapat na one-sided. I don't know, siguro, ay meron pala guys. Because I know some people that are martyr. Like, extreme martyrs. So, even though their partner is like that, they just no longer care. But they just wanted to be there. So, may mga ganun na tao, no? I can't also believe those kind of principles that they have. Because I'm not like that. So, I'm not a martyr. I know what, for me, I know what I deserve and I know my worth. So, I don't really settle for those kind of setups. Ako lang to guys, ah. Ewan ko sa inyo, bahala kayo. So, the same need to constantly increase in challenges and skills applies to one's relationship with children. During the course of infancy and early childhood, most parents spontaneously enjoy the unfolding of their baby's growth. The first smile, the first word, the first few steps, the first scribbles, each of these quantum jumps in the child's skills becomes a new joyful challenge to which parents respond by enriching the child's opportunities to act. From the cradle to the playpen to the playground to kindergarten, the parents keep adjusting the balance of challenges and skills between the child and her environment. But by early adolescence, many teenagers get to be too much to handle. What most parents do at that point is to politely ignore their children's lives, pretending that everything is all right, hoping against hope that it will be. Teenagers are physiologically mature beings ripe for sexual reproduction. In most societies and in ours too, a century or so ago, they are considered ready for adult responsibilities and appropriate recognition because our present social arrangements, however, do not provide adequate challenges for the skills teenagers have. They must discover opportunity. Wait lang ha. Kumalma kayo. Nagtuturn tayo ng page. Ayan. Opportunities for action outside those sanctioned by adults. The only outlets they find all too often are vandalism, delinquency, drugs, and recreational sex. So, all of these things are usually happening in those critical years that they are finding themselves, adolescents and going to their colleges and early adulthood, So, it's a crucial thing. So, I hope you have overcome all of those temptations, guys. So, marami kasing ganun. On those, it's a critical age talaga. So, be wary. Be very careful. Okay? So, under existing conditions, it is very difficult for to compensate for the poverty of opportunities in the culture at large. In this respect, families living in the richest suburbs are barely better off than families living in the slums. What can a strong, vital, intelligent 15-year-old do in the typical suburb? If you consider the question, you will probably conclude that what is available is either too artificial or too simple or not exciting enough to catch a teenager's imagination. It is not surprising that athletics are so important in suburban schools compared to the alternative they provide some of the most concrete chances to exercise and display one's skills. But there are some steps that families can take to partially alleviate this wasteland of opportunities. In older times, young men left home for a while as apprentices and traveled to distant towns to be exposed to new challenges. Today, something similar exists in America for late teens, the custom of leaving home for college. The problem remains with the period of puberty, roughly the 5 years between 12 and 17. What meaningful challenges can be found for young people that age? The situation is much easier when the parents themselves are involved in understandable and complex activities at home. Okay pa kayo, guys? Ako kasi hindi na. Joke lang. Wait lang. I'm just a little bit, tired. You know, it's Friday. So everybody wants rest. I need a massage, I think. So, ayan. Ano ba? Dami ko kasing gagawin for the upcoming week. And it's gonna be, I hope I could finish all the things that I need to do this week kasi medyo ano siya, toxic. For me, it's not so toxic, but ayoko kasi nang may iniisip kasi yun. Basta yun, guys. Baka ano na naman masabi ko. So, yan. If the parents enjoy playing music, cooking, reading, gardening, carpentry, or fixing engines in the garage, then it's more likely that their children will find similar activities challenging and invest enough attention in them to begin enjoy doing something that will help them grow. So actually, guys, personally, ako talaga, I love seeing, maybe father and their children fixing cars. I don't know, it's just so sexy. So I don't know, guys. I just wanted to watch them, like, if they're fixing something. It doesn't need to be like car. It can be a motorcycle. Because I like seeing things. I like seeing people fixing things for themselves or for other people. Kasi it's, I don't know, I like fixing. Whatever, guys, let's go back here. So if parents just talk more about their ideals and dreams, even if these had been frustrated, the children might develop the ambition needed to break through complacency in their present selves. If nothing else, discussing one's job or the thoughts and events of the day and treating children as young adults, as friends, help to socialize them in thoughtful adults. Ayan. But if the father spends all his free time at home vegetating in front of the TV set with a glass of alcohol in his hand, children will naturally assume that adults are boring people who don't know how to have fun and will turn to the peer group for enjoyment. Of course, again, teenagers nowadays are like that because they can't find like a safe space in their home. 'Di ba? Everything starts at home talaga. So you really have to take care of your family if you have one. So ganun talaga, guys. And when I really think about it, the fuck up people usually are raised or was born unfortunately to those families that are talagang they're not blessed at all, or they have like very toxic environment. So ganun. So it's all about talaga on paano ba yung kalalakihan mo, ganun. 'Di ba? You get my point naman. So, alam nyo na yun, guys. Ha? If you don't know, kasi, syempre, not everyone are like blessed to at least be born in a decent family. So, kayo talaga mag-a-adjust as a human being. You really have to find yourself and to assess lahat-lahat na nangyayari sa buhay nyo. So, whether it's good or bad, syempre, there's a rooting issues about that. So, kalkalin nyo, guys. Yun. Kalkalin nyo saan may problema, try to fix it. Kasi ganun talaga. If you really, if it's really unfixable, everything, for me, like everything that is really unfixable, even though you try your 100% na your best to fix it, just remove yourself. Diba? Even if it's like, it can be an environment or anything, guys. So, kapag hindi na siya like fixable, ewan ko, baka sa nature lang to ng mga mutable signs or maybe just the Sagittarians at, you know, they escape, that, nagigets nyo ba, guys? Basta yung escapism, ganun. Kasi, siguro reasonable naman yun and logical just to say that. Kasi, if you really can't fix it and you did try your best, you have to give space to yourself to be planted somewhere else so that you can grow better. Ganon, ha? Ayan, dami kong advice sa inyo. Biyernes kasi. In poorer communities, youth gangs provide plenty of real challenges for boys. Fights, acts of bravado, and ritual displays such as motorcycle gang parades match the youth's skills with concrete opportunities. In affluent suburbs, not even this arena for action is available for teenagers. Most activities, including school, recreation, and employment, are under adult control and leave little room for youth's initiative. Lacking any meaningful outlet for their skills and creativity, they may turn to redundant partying, joyriding, malicious gossiping, or drugs, and narcissistic introspection to prove to themselves that they are alive. Okay. So, pag nasa teenager ka, no, when you're still finding yourself, like in a critical age, ganun. Marami ka talagang, you will have a lot of mistakes, especially if no one is guiding you. So, you really have to be smart. Okay, try to be smart. I believe that you can learn really anything and everything, just, diba, when you're focusing on it. Kasi ako, when I assess myself, like, hindi, paano ba? Basta, guys, natututunan lahat. Okay. Pagmamahal nga, di ba? Natututunan. Let's not go there on that part. I'm just saying that everything is, you can learn everything. Especially nowadays that access to information is free. Pag may wifi ka, pag wala, try your best naman, diba? Siyempre pag may gusto, kung gusto mo may paraan. Okay, so just saying like that. Okay, so natapos na natin yung session for today. And thank you guys for listening, to all my friends who are taking good care of me. Thank you so much, and I really appreciate your support and love and presence, devotion. Yung mga co-workmate ko, probably they don't know this, but they usually, when they see me, they're always so happy. They love to give me stuff, like most of the time it's food. They love to feed me. When I think when they see me, like, they always, like, paano ba? Ina-ask nila ako, do you like this? Do you want this? And I always bring the bacon to my other co-workers. To my other friends. Ayan. So, Super na-appreciate ko yon. I don't know if they know, but I hope they can feel it kasi super grateful naman ako every time they give me small things. Okay, no matter how small kasi super appreciative talaga ako. Kasi wala naman nga, I really think na wala ngayon masyadong nag-gift or like, basta, hindi ganun. Unlike before, right? Kasi nga, economically speaking, hindi everybody is in need, 'di ba, of something right now. So, understandable naman 'yun. So, ayan guys, tama na tong kaanuhan natin, kadada. Daldal natin. Yan, okay. So, 11:12 na ng gabi. Tayo ay matulog na kasi maaga pa ako bukas. Okay. Kung hindi man ako maaga, marami pa rin tayong ginagawa at gagawin. So, you pray for me guys. I hope may pinapapirmahan ako guys. Like this week, I hope mapirmahan na siya agad kasi I really need it. So, yan. Thank you guys for listening to my rants and all of my worldly words. Worldly words. Nantok na kasi ako, guys. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you for helping me make this world a better place for all of us and for the future generation. I will see you again sa bukas or the other day. I don't know, guys. Bye.